in a game that is basically just one giant JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. Mostly Dio because, you know, time stuff. Anyways, hey, what's up guys, Metroidvania Storm. Welcome to my next Let's Play, which is going to be quite short compared to the other ones. Touhou Luna Nights, a beloved of mine that I barely started playing 3 months ago. That is something I can also say for Princess Connect, but here we are. Okay, Touhou Luna Nights, it's a Metroidvania that is roughly about 5 hours long. But, well, we're not going to be taking that long for this playthrough. I would call this an achievement guide, but the achievements, now that I realize it, aren't that bad. There are only a few that I need to explain in further detail. But, hey, let's get on right into the game, shall we? The time has finally come. Now, my world will begin. Are you ready, Sakuya? Okay, apologies for my familiar voice, but I know. I'm not going to be able to keep that voice ever because I am not going to remember how I did it. Also, I can't do a high-pitched voice, and I'm pretty sure Millie has a high-pitched voice. Hey, where am I? Yeah. Sakuya. Can you hear me, Sakuya? This is my space. This is Lady Remilia's voice. What do you mean by space? This is a magic space I made based on Gensokyo. It's exactly the same as the real thing. But even the weather is the same. Patch didn't have to go that far. This isn't Gensokyo? That's right. Overcome the various tests I prepared and make your way to where I wait. There's another elaborate game you created, Lady Remilia. Isn't it wonderful? Oh yes, I put a limit on your powers as well. A limit? Do you mean a power to stop time? Of course. A new game isn't fun if you're already powerful. You shouldn't be able to use your powers very well now. Okay. That's all, Sakuya. Entertain me. Looks like this won't be a straightforward game. I don't know why I transferred to my original voice, but here we go. Okay, sorry for giving Sakuya such a terrible voice for his voice acting, and also for my terrible voice acting. But here we are, Touhou Luna Nights. We'll be playing as Sakuya Izayoi. I just learned how to pronounce that a few hours ago because Google Translate, which isn't a reliable source, but here we are. Well, let's go talk to this sign first. The song currently playing is, as you saw on the bottom left there, is Touhou Luna Dial. Whenever a song changes, the song will appear in the bottom left. Obviously, you saw it, I'm pretty sure. But, hey, it's gonna be happening quite a bit. And you know what? The music in this game, fantastic. The music in Touhou games, also fantastic because, well, they're amazing in general. How to play 1. Attack with the attack button and jump with the jump button. I never would have guessed, but here we are. I'm gonna lower the volume because it is quite burning my ears. Press the down button and the attack button while you're in the air and attack downward, or to attack downwards. Hold down the jump button while you're in the air to glide. Attacks will use MP, and you cannot attack when there is no MP. They're not wrong, but, well, as you'll see in the top left, we have our HP bar and our MP bar. Our MP bar, however, slowly regenerates. Our HP, I can't say is the same, because it isn't. You can glide by holding the jump button. You can attack by using the attack button, as the sign very clearly said. How to play 2. Hold down the attack button and release to trigger snail time. During snail time, time will slow down for 3 seconds. All you do is wait for the circle to charge up. Basically, that's how long you need to wait while using your attack button. And everything will slow down. However, you could just do that, or, if I can do this right. I won't be able to do this right, am I? Oh, there we go. We made it over See, I'm not sure if it's what I'm thinking about because it's not a Tori. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, you can just glide and use your dagger attack diagonally, which is basically downwards. You cannot throw your dagger straight downwards. You can throw them straight up, straight left, straight right. But you can, if it's diagonally down, you can only do it down left and down right. Also, there's a robot there. What was that? I think I've seen that shape somewhere. But yeah, if you collect a dagger that falls onto the ground or actually at a wall, like here, it will restore 1 MP for each knife. I should stop calling them daggers, they're called detecting knives. For every knife you pick up. Also, there's enemies in this game because of course there are. How to play 3. Blue grade, suddenly approaching an enemy or enemy fire is a grade. You consider your enemy's MP, HP, and time as your own. Well, they're not wrong, but you'll see later there will be 2 types of grades. Currently we have blue grades, and I almost got hit there. Also, I just leveled up, because getting to level 1 to level 2 is not really that difficult. I mean, we already got to level 2. And when you raise levels, well, I think your damage just goes up. Very slightly, but your damage does go up. Just very slightly. I'm by no means an expert on this game, but I have 100% in it, in case you didn't know. So maybe that counts for something, but don't expect me to not get hit by anything. Because I'm going to get hit by something. You are Hieda no Akio, right? Yeah, I don't know who this person is, honestly. Oh, hello. Hello, I mean, what are you doing in a place like this? There's no particular reason. I'm tired, so I'm resting. Oh. Something feels off. She must be an imposter Lady Amelia's space created. It must be fate. We met here. If you'd like, shall I make a record? Alright, your specialty is keeping records. I don't know what will happen, so can you do me a favor? I understand. And please make a phone call from that telephone booth. Telephone booth? The green box over there. Please try it. Yeah, apparently Sakuya doesn't know what a telephone booth is. Then again, I don't blame her. I wouldn't know either. Anyways. Hello? Huh? I hear Akio's voice in this box. I do not know who this person is, so I don't know how to pronounce her name. Don't worry about the details. If you make a phone call like this, you can make a record. Please use it often. Okay, sure. Thank you. I'll use this again. Their voices are merging, but every time you pass through the save point, after a considerable distance, because as you saw there, I did not save, you have to go like maybe half a screen and then do something like that. I think it's just a little farther than what I had before, maybe like right here. Yeah. About this distance away from the telephone booth, then you can save again. It didn't mess me up at any point, but it's still important to know that you gotta wait for save complete to appear in the telephone booth for it to actually save. Going forward, we have these wisp thingies. There might be an official name, but I don't know what it is. Because, to be fair, some of these, like this enemy right here, is just Tanuki. I don't really know what the official name of this enemy in this particular game is, but it's probably just Tanuki. As you'll see later, there won't be just Japanese-inspired enemies. Trust me, that'll be very apparent soon enough. But there are a lot of wisp thingies up here, and this serves as a very decent training spot in the beginning. But if we go to the left here, you can see we've hit our first impasse. There is a card of some sort on the left side of this wall, but we cannot get it yet. So we will come back for that. Also, we almost got hit there. I'm glad we didn't. I don't remember how strong, I did not remember how strong Sakuya was in the beginning, and clearly I thought she was a little bit weaker, so I'm glad we actually did manage to kill that Tanuki. Continue to the right here, we can kill more Tanukis and gain a level. Again. So as you see here, we had this weird machine of some sorts. We can use snail times, however, to fix everything, because that's how you're supposed to get to this place. And we had these weird cat things. I don't know what the— oh wait, are these supposed to be like those things that like actual like are those like those animals that are like statues at the shrine? Or maybe they're lucky cats, I don't know. I can't tell. They have a red scarf around them. It could be either, honestly. So we're just gonna truck through these Tanukis and uncover a hidden path. In this game, there are quite a bit of hidden paths, like this. And we'll be getting MP up, which increases our MP limit by 10, which is gonna be immensely helpful. There are only so many, and if you hit the escape button, you can see that we have a box chart in the top left here under our level. Each of those boxes represents one item. If you want 100%, you're gonna have to get all those items, and I wish I was kidding, but there's that many. But, well, actually, some of them are items, and I'll explain that later, because that's for another achievement. When we get to our— well, actually, we passed one, we can go back for it, but we don't have to go through that right now, but we probably should. So let's go all the way back. We're gonna graze here so we can regain our MP, because we have quite a low amount of MP, and we're gonna kill these animals again. When I say it like that, it sounds a lot more gruesome and less kind, less humane. So I probably shouldn't say kill those animals. I also just took my first hit there. Great. Fantastic. We're making our way up here, actually. Story progression is technically to the left here, which I did skip on purpose. But we're gonna go to the right here, actually, because we have our first healing point. Well, if we take this, we can immediately restore MP and HP. Well, immediately as in 3 seconds after. 2 seconds after. Wow, it's so delicious. Now my HP and MP have fully recovered. As you can see there's a soda can that came— or a can in general, that came out of this vending machine. One of the achievements in this game is to recycle in all the recycling bins in the entire game. As you can see, there's a recycling bin right here. However, we actually can't do that just yet. You'll see later, but I'll show you how to recycle. But if you do recycle, you get 10 gold, so you shouldn't really be complaining about that. Let's just say the recycling is pretty helpful. Also because it's for an achievement, but also because it's very helpful. If we go to the left here, you can see that our robot friend has returned. And by robot friend, I actually mean Nitori, the Kappa. I don't think she has a last name. It's strange, but— ooh, the flight test was a success. Okay, I'm just giving everyone the same feminine voice. You're Nitori, right? What's that vehicle? Well, I'm not giving Saki a feminine voice, I guess. Yes, it's a robot I made. Huh? Anyways, human, what are you doing here? This Nitori seems to be an imposter too. Nitori is sus. But there must be a reason she exists. Let's try talking to her. I have my reasons. And what about you? I guess you could say I'm flight testing this while doing some business. Business? Yep, business. For instance, what do you think about this watch? A watch? Sorry, but I already have a favorite watch. I don't need another one. You should take it. You can't use your power right now, right? How do you know? If you use this, you can control your power to stop time. It has some strong magic. You should be able to use your power again with this. Control my power. For the time being, I'll let you have it for free as a sign of our acquaintance. I have a feeling only you can use this. I guess I'll take it if it's free. Press the stop time button. Stop time. Stop time button. Okay, I got it. Here we have probably the most important item in the game because you kind of need it to progress. The Eternal Clock. You can now stop time whenever you want by pressing your stop time button, as she said. You stop time. Hey, look at that. This, it can control my power It can control my power to manipulate time. It's not to the full extent, but there's nothing I can do. It's annoying to depend on the tool, but I guess I'll have to use it for now. Pressing the stop time button again will reset. Well, reset. Well, it'll make you not stop time. As you can see, we have a 100 in the top there. We can raise that to using. Well, that's our TP and that's our time points. If we hit the stop time button, as you can see, it slowly ticks down. If we use an attack or anything, basically any action, we lose more time at a dramatic pace. Actually, you lose like maybe like 5 per attack. But it will slowly regain if you, well, if you're not stopping time anymore. If you're out of time to stop. But yeah, you can actually get time points by grazing enemies. And also, we gotta explain a different kind of graze, but we'll explain that later. First, let's go back to that health recovery station, that vending machine, if you will. To the right there, because that is quite important. As soon as I get over this... Okay. Remember how I said you could recycle in this game? Here's how you do it. Go to the vending machine, pause time immediately, go to the recycling can. If you hear that sound effect and see that gold 10, that means you've successfully recycled. And if you check your items here, you can see that there is a green sprite under, well, in the 1 column here. That green sprite means that you have successfully recycled. Also, there's a mini-map. And stats, not really too much important. Well, actually, the stats are quite important, but, you know, you don't really have to pay attention to it too much, basically. But the map can show you what areas or which routes you can take to progress through the mansion. Or it's not really the mansion, the entire place. So do take note of it, because it is quite important. And basically to the left, actually, where Notori is, if we go back, I'm sure we can do it now. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe it's later. Can we, because it's supposed to be a shop. I'm not sure if we can do it now. Nope. We actually have to progress a little bit, but you're gonna have to come back to this place a lot because it is a shop. However, there is a way, well, around that. You don't have to actually come back here every single time. You'll see later. But if we keep going here, well, actually, we want a snail time here. And we're gonna keep going, defeating all these monsters in our way. Because, by golly, I'm sure they're very evil. They probably are. As you can see, we cannot progress up to the top here. There's actually a really important spot that you're gonna have to wait. So the thing is, even if you get the right power up or right power to get up there, you're not gonna be accessing this place for a long time. So don't worry about it too much. But yeah, also this playthrough gonna be 100%. If that wasn't obvious enough, I've already done it before. Not really too big of a deal. I didn't notice that sprite didn't get killed. I don't know why I call it a sprite there. It's technically a wisp. Here we have actual kappas in, well, the hot springs. Technically it's a bathtub. A bathtub here? I stop time water. The water solidifies and won't be able to move. I should be careful. What she's saying is not actually a lie. If you stop time in the middle of water, it will freeze. With you in it. And, well, it won't freeze when you obviously exit time stop, or the time resets by itself when it goes to 0. When basically the TP reaches 0. But if you jump, or you don't have to jump there actually. As you can see here, there is a number that pops up over enemies' heads while in time stop. That is, well, it's a graze. It's purple graze or pink graze. Also, this is basically going over what I explained earlier. We don't have to really go over that. But pink graze does not actually, well, the difference between pink graze and blue graze is, for one of them is turn time stop, but the time stop one does not give you HP. So do keep that in mind, and yes, I got that from, I did not realize that until a long time into the game. I got the official explanation from the AGDQ, yeah, not SGDQ, the AGDQ run, and that's also where I got the jumping over the snail time area in the beginning. But, you know, there's not that much to worry about here. If we just keep running through enemies, defeating them. There's actually a door here, which we can't actually progress through. We're gonna need a red key. Well, I think that's red. That's red, right? And that's not gonna be for a while, so don't worry about that too much. Well, I guess that one's mostly just a shortcut. You can already access that area before. But trust me, that shortcut's gonna be helpful because you're gonna have to climb all the way up there. Up these stairs here. Just to get... Well, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. But if we keep going to the left here, we can see more Tanukis. Great. I'm sure I appreciate seeing these Tanukis again. Going to the left here. We actually have the second area right down there. Well, second area as in not, like... Well, it's not technically area 2, but it's like area 1. It's like area 1... It's like area 1.2, basically. But, here we have, a warp zone, actually. Step on a warp zone to teleport to another warp zone. But you can't move to a warp zone you've never seen before. If it's a warp zone, you must know at least 2 warp zones. I mean, you ain't wrong. You need 2 warp zones. And we don't have 2 warp zones, so we don't need to worry about that yet. But that is how you're gonna basically move around the entire area in this game. So we won't have to worry about that too much. We're actually gonna go down here to this underground section, which, as I said earlier, is basically this section 2. If we go to the left here, we actually have a recovery points, and, you know, we're gonna have to do this a few times, actually. And bingo, we got the recycling bin. Oh, we got the trash can. We recycled, yay! Going green. Anyways, we're level 5. I think we're at a pretty ample place. That's not really the word I should be using here. But level 5 is not bad of a level to be at in this place. Alright, here we have, well, your first, basically, water problem. If you stop time here, say, you can't actually pass through this because, well, there's a rushing stream of water there. I don't know what you call that, fountain of water. You really call that? What do you call that, fountain? Doesn't really count as a fountain though. So basically, you have to go on the right side here and stop time. I can do it. Here we can use snail time once more because, well, this wall here is quite fast. And if you want to go back, you're gonna have to use snail time once again because there is this water stream right here that will block you if you use stop time. I guess you don't have to use snail time on the left side, but you do have to use snail time here. And here we have my least favorite enemy at the beginning of the game. These dudes are quite annoying because they send, like, tornadoes, and they, like, covered in... They're basically, like, they travel along the ground, and they will keep traveling along to the ground for a while. So you do want to kill them quickly. Alright, these are fake Tanuki, and technically they're not real Tanuki, so you don't actually have to do anything with these guys. They're just fakes. They're imposters, if you will. If you do hit them, a wisp will come out. So if you want some XP, there you go. We did uncover a hidden wall there because I knew there was a hidden wall there. But if we go over here, you can see that, well, there is an HP up item, but we can't get to it yet. At all. There are some wisps here, though. So we'll be getting to that later. And by later, I mean legitimately a lot later, because that is quite later. Great explanation. We'll be making our way up here. I was gonna say downtown, but we're not going down, we're going uptown. I don't know what you call those things down there though. Like, what do you want me to call them? Anyways, if we make our way all the way up here, you can see we have another save point. And that sounds like a good place to end it off, because we have made some ample progress. See, that's how you use ample. I mean, ample was okay in the first situation too. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm just kidding. It's Touhou Luna Nights. This has been Runefire Storm. And I will see you guys later. So, see you guys, and stay safe.